Mark Youngman, a columnist for Postindustrial, aka the Rural Whisperer, farmer from northern Michigan who knows a hell of a lot about rural America. Mark, we were just talking off camera about SNAP benefits, and now that the government looks like it's going to be opening soon, what opportunity was missed with potentially reforming SNAP benefits? Give us your take.
Right. So we've extended SNAP benefits for another year in its existing form with all of its warts and other problems. And I think there was a missed opportunity here for Democrats to say, yeah, this is what we want. We want to expand it. But what we're going to do is we will eliminate from the entire program soft drinks and sodas and water, which is about $12 billion a year. And what that will do is it will increase the number of dollars that go to farmers. It'll increase health, and it'll also reduce the demand on food banks. So the data is that probably 9% of your SNAP dollar actually gets to the farmer right now. And there's other data sets out there that say that there's 24% of domestically produced food, but you got to adjust that with drinks. For drinks, it's 13%. And then you got to eliminate foreign food and then adjust for the SNAP recipient. So it's about 9%. So if in all of the pictures that the press had of SNAP recipients not getting their food, they had a basket and it showed fruits and vegetables, bananas and avocados, which are foreign. And there is not a single fruit or vegetable in the top 20 that SNAP recipients buy. So one of the things that they could have done is to remove that from the program, because it would show that Democrats are trying to make the program better, but also help farmers. And it would be a nice way to signal to farmers that they've got your back. And I think that was a big missed opportunity in this extension. The way it was done, it looks like, well, we're just going to keep the program the way it was without trying to address all of these little issues that irritate farmers and others.
It almost sounds like, and I don't mean this to be sarcastic, that you're trying to make Americans healthier or make Americans healthy again. I don't know if we've ever really been healthy, but aspiring to make us healthy by not providing SNAP benefits that have soda on that list, snacks, things with empty calories, and while at the same time helping farmers by having more things that farmers produce on the list of SNAP benefits. I think that's a wonderful idea on paper. The problem is enforcing it or asking people to accept the fact that $12 billion a year that is spent from SNAP benefits on soda is no longer available. Because as you and I both know, soda is addictive and people love soda. We are a nation that runs on caffeinated drinks. What is your thought about that?
Yeah, well, no, you're absolutely right. But the other component that you're missing is there is a huge lobby of soft drink companies out there, Nestle, Pepsi, Coke, that really want this $12 billion. I mean, that would be a huge hit on revenue. So you have that pressure as well. But I would say, never waste an emergency or a crisis. Here we had a crisis. The government was shut down. This would be the perfect time to finally, get Congress to eliminate this. And we wasted that opportunity.
That's true. Whenever there is a bad habit in America, you can almost be certain that there is a nefarious lobbying group behind that habit pushing on Americans, whether it be soda, soft drinks, bottled water. Yeah, and I do say bottled water is a bad habit because, for generations we relied off municipal and we were just fine. And now, the pollution caused by water, the fact that people are spending billions of dollars on something that is readily available at the tap, and other terrible habits that are foisted upon the American people by these lobbying groups and the persuasive advertising around them.
Right. I was only talking about the low-hanging fruit. Just sodas and water would save $12 billion. Not getting into candy and chips and all these other processed foods that we probably should also eliminate, but baby steps. Here's an emergency. Let's get rid of this big outlier. It's the number one purchase in SNAP is soda. We shouldn't be doing that. No one thinks that other than the people who are making these products. Let's take this opportunity and do it now.
Well, I'm with you on that one, and not because just I think it's a good idea for the better health and well-being of Americans. I myself have had to cut some of these things out of my diet because as I'm getting older, I notice that I can't digest it and maintain my svelte physique with eating all the things I used to love as a child, including potato chips and Snickers bars and all the rest.
Right.
Mark, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it, and come back and talk to us soon.
All right. Thank you, Carmen.